This is an FOA hands-on video. We want to show you three of the most popular strippers used for stripping optical fiber. And then we want to show you a new type of stripper just introduced, so you can see it and compare it to the others. One of the most important things to do when preparing an optical fiber for splicing or termination is to strip the fiber. You strip off the primary buffer coating, so you're down to the glass, and that's a very straightforward process. But over the years there have been a number of different types of instruments developed that are actually used for stripping the fiber. There's the classic Miller stripper, which basically looks like a wire stripper because that's what it was developed from. But the difference is that the jaws are very accurately laser machined to precisely strip the optical fiber without damaging the glass. These are called no-nicks. No-nicks, I suppose, were named because they're designed to not nick the fiber. And this is what's known as a microstrip. And the microstrip is one that's often liked by fusion splicing people because they can strip a longer length of the primary buffer coating easier than with the others, where you sometimes have to take a little bit off at a time. So let's take a minute and look at how these actually work. In my experience, these strippers, the Miller strippers, are the most reliable strippers, but they're also the one that requires the most technique. You can't just lay the fiber in and strip it off, clamp and strip it off, because if you look, when you lay it in, the fiber gets bent at an angle. So what you have to do is you have to hold the stripper at about a 45-degree angle when you clamp on the fiber. Then you have to clamp very firmly and pull carefully, and it works very nicely. It's a very reliable way of stripping the fibers once you develop the technique. The next stripper we'll look at is the microstrip, and it works very differently. You put the fiber into the hole on the end, back to the strip length guide, which you can set to various lengths, clamp on the fiber, and pull. And there's your strip. It's very easy to use. And you can actually strip fairly long lengths, which is very convenient for things like fusion splicing, where you sometimes have to strip several inches at a time. The final stripper we'll show is the no-nick. The no-nick has blades in between guides on the inside of the heads. So the way you strip with a no-nick is you place the fiber in the guides, clamp, and pull. And so you can see it's pretty simple. It's pretty reliable and takes not a lot of technique to learn how to use it. So those are our three typical strippers: no-nicks, microstrip, and Millers. And those are the strippers that you see used most in fiber optics. What I want to show you next is a new type of stripper done by the Miller people, which is part of Ripley. And this is called an FO-CF stripper. And it's a fairly unique new kind of stripper. When you first look at it, it takes a minute to figure it out, so it's always good to read the manual. And the manual is actually quite good and gives you the directions. So let's see how the FOCF center feed stripper actually works. And by the way, it comes in a very nice, convenient box, which is good to protect it in your tool case. The center feed stripper has strippers for the cable, 900 micron buffered fiber, and 250 micron buffered fiber. And they're all fairly obvious, except that the jacket stripper works sideways. So you actually put the fiber in to the side, clamp, and pull. And it works very neatly. So if we need more, we just put the fiber in, clamp, pull back our Kevlar strength members, and you can see we have about 6 inches of fiber now exposed. So let's look at how it works on stripping fibers. Now it's a little bit like the micro strip. You put the fiber in to the front, and it has guides just inside the head. It has guides out to about 3/4 of an inch for strip length, and then along the side it has further lengths out to several inches. Well, we're going to try to strip small lengths first so you can see how it works. You put the fiber in, first in the 900 micron slot, clamp, pull. Easy enough. We'll take a little more off. Clamp, pull. Very easy. Now, the next thing we have to do is that takes that first 900 micron buffer strip, leaves the 250 micron buffer. So we're going to strip again, second time. And now we're going to strip in the slot for 250 micron. And we're going to strip basically the whole length. And there we have it, all stripped and ready to clean. So it's a very convenient and easy to use stripper, requires less skill than most types, and comes in a nice convenient carrying case. It has one other neat thing that the others don't have. It comes with its own brush. So you can go in and clean the blades with the brush and then clip the brush back into the side of the stripper. Very neat tool. We like it. Don't forget, there are lots of other videos on the FOA YouTube channels. Lectures on fiber optics and premises cabling, and lots of hands-on and hints about actual installation practices. We're the Fiber Optic Association, the International Professional Society of Fiber Optics. For more information, go to our website, thefoa.org.